So it's a light and flaky crust served up with a savory cheese infusion. I am talking about Tiro Pita's Greek cheese pies that can be served up as an appetizer or a snack.
Yeah, Daisy Rodriguez-Gavalis from Oregano and Thyme in Mission here to show us how to make it ourselves. So first off, savory pies are common in Greece, right?
Correct.
Now, this is a cheese pie, so to speak.
Yes.
I've heard of cheesecake.
Oh,
a cheese
no,
pie
is
is new to
pie.
me.
Yeah.
So can you kind of walk us through what this is and how we start making it?
Do we want to start making it?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you do is you mix up your cheeses. In this case, we have feta cheese and ricotta cheese.
Okay.
So you mix those up. You add 2 eggs. Mix that up.
So far, this is pretty easy.
It's very easy because the origin of all these savory pies in Europe are farm. Would you like to mix?
I'm going to mix a little bit. I'm going to try to give everybody a shot here so they can see what it looks like. I mean, I could definitely tell the ricotta cheese that was in there when you put it in there. I wasn't so sure of the other one, but the feta. So feta and ricotta, now 2 eggs.
Correct.
And just keep mixing it up here?
That's right, until it's all homogeneous. It's all one mass.
Homogeneous, that's like the biggest word we've used today so far. Good job.
There you go. I get a bonus for that, yeah.
And then, is that some puff pastry you have over there?
Next thing you do is you take your puff pastry. I'm sorry, it's not puff pastry, it's phyllo dough, but you definitely can use puff pastry as well.
Okay.
Or any homemade, sort of a homemade dough. And these are very thin sheets, so what you want to do is cut them in strips. Keep them moist.
Oh, wow, those are very thin.
Okay, they're super thin. You want to keep them moist. That's why we have a moist towel here.
Okay.
The next step is always
And that's just like a dinner towel or just a dish towel or something?
Yes, it's just a tea towel that's been, has a little bit of water on it just to make it moist. That's very good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so with your phyllo dough, you have to use some sort of fat in between each layer. Butter or olive oil is what we always recommend.
Okay. You just brush that butter on?
You brush the butter on. In this case, it's butter. And you take, so you take your ready sheets. Let's put these maybe on here.
Okay.
All right. 1 teaspoon of your filling.
Okay.
And then it's a flag fold.
Oh, yeah, so just like you would fold the American flag, you do it in the triangles.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct. That way you get the nice triangular shape.
Now, we're using cheese today, but what are some other fillings that people can put in these as well?
So you can use meat, pre-cooked meat of any sort that you enjoy. Usually, a lot of minced meats are used, like beef or pork or chicken. You can also have any vegetable that you enjoy. All sorts of cheeses. Always, include some sort of herb or spice to...
Like a garlic or an onion or maybe like a dill or basil or something like that maybe? Oh, okay, cool.
And make sure that with each fold, you add...
You still want to continue putting on that...
You still want to continue brushing butter on it.
So once you get that all the way folded up, do you need to tuck in the end there, or do you just kind of let it sit out? Because it's going to bake up anyway,
It's going to bake up. Here you have your final... the final look of it.
And you just put that on your pan?
Put it on your pan, brush it, make sure it's always brushed. The brushing with the butter, what's going to happen, that is what makes it crispy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you will get multiple layers because you fold it over and over and over, so you only have 2 strips of the original phyllo dough, but it'll be... And
then do you just need to follow the directions on the phyllo dough to bake that, or what do you recommend for baking?
Well, usually the box says 350. That's the normal, the average temperature is 350. And in this case, these take anything between 10 and 15 minutes. So it's a really nice, quick appetizer. It could be part of a meal, sort of like a tapas meal or a mezze meal.
And then you have your finished product over here, right here. And can we try one here before?
Certainly.
So I've learned, slowly but surely, is that I have to toss it over to Belinda, and then I can take a bite. So we want to thank you very much, Daisy, for being here. Belinda, over to you.